Hey guys, what's up? Tamara here. Today I'm going to do my February wrap up and my March TBR. I think I did okay this month. I didn't get everything done, but I came pretty close. First up, I did finish First Frost by Sarah Addison Allen. I did already post a video review of this. I'll have the link below in case you want to check that out. I also completed Angel Fall by Susan E. This is a young adult fantasy title and I really enjoyed this one. I also posted the video review of this as well, and if you want to check it out, the link's below. I also completed The Whip by Karen Kandazian. This was a fictionalized version of a true person. You know, this person actually existed, Charlie Parkhurst, and this is a fictionalized version of their history, so this is clearly historical fiction, and it was pretty good. I'll be posting the review of this pretty soon. Now, as far as books and what I didn't complete, I did not get to The Last Letter from Your Lover by Jojo Moyes. I intended to, but I just didn't even pick it up at all. I guess I don't know what is the problem, but I will be reading it this month in March because we have book club and we have to talk about this at the end of March, so this will get read. Now, as far as audiobooks go, I completed all 3 that I set out to, and this is what I listened to. First up was Elsewhere by Gabrielle Zevin. I really enjoyed this. I read this for another one of my book clubs. It was very different. It is a young adult fantasy. That's what I would tag it as anyway. It is about elsewhere, which is basically where people go after they die. A very different take on, you know, what happens after death. And it was just, you know, it had some good conversations, so stay tuned for that review. I also completed Scarlet, which is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. I've posted the review for that already, so I'll have the link below in case you want to check it out. And I did complete Cress, which is the 3rd book in the Lunar Chronicle series, also by Marissa Meyer. Cress was really good, and I can't wait to talk about that one. And the review for that will be posted soon, so stay tuned for that. So now we go into March. March has already begun, and I am a couple days behind already, but I will do my best to get these done. First up, like I mentioned before, The Last Letter from Your Lover. I will be reading this first to ensure I get it done. There are other books that I feel like I want to read more than this, but because I know myself and I'll probably put this off, I will read this first. Also, I plan on reading World After by Susan E. This is the 2nd book in the Penryn and the End of Day series, and I am very excited for this. I've heard some great things about this title, so I can't wait to dive in. Also, I'll be reading Bound by Flames, which is the 3rd book in the Night Prince series by Janine Frost. I really enjoyed the previous 2 books. I'll be getting this on ebook, so I don't have a physical copy to show, but when I go to read it, I'll be downloading it, and I'll be posting a review of that one on my blog. I reviewed the previous 2 on my blog only, so that one will be on my blog. So if you'd like to see what I think of Bound by Flames, follow my blog and you'll be notified when that post goes up. Now, as far as audiobooks go, I also have 3 audiobooks lined up for the month, same as last month. 3 seems to be right where I've been able to maintain for audiobooks. So for this month, first up, I have Fairest, which is the 3rd and a half book in the Lunar Chronicle series by Marissa Meyer. This just came out recently, and I'm really interested to see what Levana's take on things are, what her history is, why she is how she is. I want to know what makes her so evil. So hopefully Fairest will shine some light on that. Also, I will be reading My Sister's Grave by Robert Degoni. This is a book that I just talked about in the book club video. Obviously, it's a book club book. I have a feeling, I'm not sure if I'm going to read this or not, so I marked it as an audiobook. And when I bought the ebook on Kindle, I went ahead and bought the accompanying audio for $1.99. I'm like, for between the ebook $4.99 and the audio $1.99, you can't lose. So I'll probably end up doing a combination of things for this title. I'll probably read some, listen some, read some, listen some. So we'll see how that shakes out when it's all said and done, but that's the plan. And lastly, I have Feed by M.T. Anderson. This is a young adult fantasy as well, I believe. I don't really know that much about the book, but this is the read that I have for my second book club. So I'll be listening to this. It doesn't look like something that I want to read, so I figure I can just listen to it on Audible and it will be just fine. So that's it, you guys. How did you guys do in February with the things you wanted to read and or listen to? What are your plans for March? Do you have a TBR list? If so, please share. Let me know what you guys are going to be reading this month, and I'll talk to you later. And until next time, happy reading. Bye, guys.